It's the Giants and the Titans, and it's coming up next.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the New York Giants and the Tennessee Titans. Joined by Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin with you as always for another NFL season. Exciting to get this thing going once again, CD. And we've found ourselves saying this for several seasons now, but the Tennessee Titans and their fans wondering, is this the year? Can they get over the playoff hump? And the long road to those playoffs begins here today against the New York Giants.
If we go back to last season, we certainly think this is a favorable matchup for the Titans, right? Because they were 12-5, the #1 seed in the AFC for the first time since 2008, before being upset at home by Cincinnati, who went on to the Super Bowl. The Giants, well, last year was just abysmal, 4-13, and they've only made the playoffs once since winning it all in 2011. So let's face it, history, right now it's on Tennessee's side, but it's still opening day, and optimism reigns for both teams.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from Nashville. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Here come the Titans for their first possession on offense, and leading them out in his 4th season with the team, 10th overall in the NFL, Ryan Tannehill.
There were a few eyebrows raised when Tennessee took Malik Willis in the 3rd round this year, but rest assured, Ryan Tannehill is still the man in Tennessee after leading the Titans to the top seed in the AFC last season. His 12 wins were the most he's posted in 9 seasons as an NFL starter. And he's only the 3rd quarterback to lead the Titans to 3 playoff appearances in the NFL, joining Steve McNair and Warren Moon.
Kayvon Thibodeau. That is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Here's Tannehill. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, the Titans will turn it over to their punter since 2009, and that's Brett Kern. Johnson to return it. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And for this young rookie making his first NFL start, a moment he's been waiting for since draft day.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time unwrapping another dimension to his game, showing off those wheels and picking up some nice yardage.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They go to Johnson again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards, good for a Giant 1st down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll find Hall. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. But give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has. And if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. And it's caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. Johnson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and the offense takes it down the field and punches it in with a short touchdown run.
And Brandon, that's good complementary football. That's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And Hilliard will elect to not return it. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
He finds his man, complete. It's Phillips. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. Powers through him. And this is going to be a Titans first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Henry going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now Tannehill on 3rd and goal. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Austin Hooper from 3 yards out. And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level. What a good on the extra point. We are tied at 7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off by the Austin Hooper touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, they'll throw. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Johnson on the counter. And he is going to lose yardage here.
We've seen that before. Jeffrey Simmons making a stop behind the line.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right.
They'll check this down to Johnson.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st.
Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Kevin Byard. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. After the interception, here's Tannehill.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Tannehill. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Taken in at the 22.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards.
And it'll be Titan football.
We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14.
103 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
They keep it with Henry on first down. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
On second down, here's Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Bullock's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
And the Giants ready to come out now.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory.
Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 41-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Looking to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 23. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score.
Second down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Dumping it off for Johnson. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll leave them with a third and just a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On third down, Johnson. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut.
And the Giants are able to move back in front. Well, fair to say they've got something here, this rookie running back, and he's in for the second time of the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And Hilliard will elect to not return it.
Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. And, Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual, because ordinarily when you've set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it? First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Tannehill. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Throwing again is Tannehill. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tannehill. And it's a Titans touchdown.
Nick Westbrook-Ikhine.
36 yards.
And the Titans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it's now 17-14. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. Back to throw.
That'll be caught. It's Tony.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time. Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They'll look to throw. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to make it fourth down. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. Gano's kick is good, and that will tie things at 17 all. Maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you get the second half to play.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as it kicks away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all tied. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down, it looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Giants about set to go to begin this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He gets this one to Johnson.
And he will have a Giants first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds his man Johnson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Harold Landry in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Out of the gun now on third down. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Yeah, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle is going to leave him about a yard or so short. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Akins. And he is going to have the Giants first down as they wind up with a gain of 11 there on fourth down. Give them 11 on the gain there, and it'll give the Giants a first down. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. They'll look to throw here. And this is going to be incomplete. Fourth down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And we will remain tied here in this third quarter. So a chance to give his guys a second-half lead there, but it goes by the wayside.
And, Brandon, that's the worst sound in the world for an NFL kicker. Gong!
That was good. Do that again.
Gong!
They begin with Henry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Now Tannehill. Steps away to his left. That is incomplete.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. He dumps it off for Henry. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled.
Johnson on poke free. Football's out. It's picked up by the Titans. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now. 10.
Following the fumble recovery, Tannehill. Touchdown! 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill.
And the Titans take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points.
Bullock good on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's hoping to find the end zone for a third time, and we sit now in the third quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
And down he'll go at the 25. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up second down. He'll look to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Bud Dupree off the edge and getting to the quarterback.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton.
And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. After the interception, here's Tannehill. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game.
And the Titans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. The 30. 10, 5, and he dives into the end zone and gets the 2 points.
Well, you figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there's a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
And New York set to take the field. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throwing out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Back now in Nashville. It's the Giants with possession of the football, but needing points as we start quarter number 4. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
And now he'll fire deep downfield for James.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Titans are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
114 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign.
A 1st down carry for Henry.
To about the 33-yard line. Well, hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Henry. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. The Titans on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Tannehill. Complete. It's Henry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Running left, it's Henry. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Henry running right. And some room to maneuver. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Nick Westbrook-Akine. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead is up to 18 now. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
And New York set to take the field.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now back to throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And it's fielded at the 34. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And that will come the offense as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Tannehill on 3rd down. And finding the tight end Hooper.
And he will have a Titans first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Running from the gun with Henry. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
205 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll run it again with Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 70.
And the Titans are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Bullock good on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
And New York set to take the field.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On third down, here's an option play left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Let's go now.